This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 225. Every time I coach someone, I always try and inspire them to start loving themselves more. Start talking nicely to themselves and start looking into their own eyes and saying, I love you, I accept you exactly as you are. You're amazing, you're beautiful. You're worthy and deserving. And the main reason why I do this is to make the world a better place. Because here's what happens when you're not nice to yourself. When you get into the habit of being mean and judgmental and nasty to yourself, to looking at the things that you don't like, to judging yourself, to being condescending to yourself, okay? To making jokes about yourself, meaning self-deprecating humor, just like really making jokes at your own expense. When you get used to talking down to yourself, then you're in the habit. You get into a habit of that. And when you get into a habit of something, it's very difficult to break. And what happens is, when you're mean to yourself, when you're nasty to yourself, when you start judging yourself, you start doing it to other people. And when you start doing it to other people, you hurt their feelings. You can destroy their confidence. You can hurt their self-esteem. You can break their spirit. You can kick somebody when they're down. And you don't even know they're down because we're hiding our feelings from each other all the time. We go to work and people are like, oh, how are you? How's it going? And we're like, I'm good. How are you? But they're not good. They're not fine. They just can't tell you in 10 seconds or less. Be careful what you say to yourself, because the way you treat yourself is the way you treat others. And personally, I don't have a lot of friends. I have really, really, really good friends, but I don't have a lot of them because I can't risk wasting my potential. And I can't have people in my life that talk down to me, that break my confidence, that break my spirit, that break my optimism, that try to make me feel less than, that try to make me feel unworthy, that try to make me feel like I'm not good enough, like there's something wrong with me. And I know it's not people's fault. I know it's not their fault. There's a lot of really amazing people in this world. But the problem is that they're not aware of what they're doing. They're treating themselves poorly. They don't know their own worth. They're talking down to themselves. They're being mean to themselves. They're calling themselves fat or ugly or lazy or unproductive. And then they turn around and they do it to other people, because the way we feel is the way we make other people feel. So if you have made me feel, if you've tried to make me feel not good enough, I know for a fact that you don't feel good enough. And I don't take it personally, but I do limit your exposure to me. I do limit you in my life because I'm on a path that I have to feel good enough because I know what I'm supposed to do here. I have a calling on my life, and so do you. My calling is to inspire as many people as possible before I die to get healthy, to eat fruit instead of dead animal body parts. Okay? And so I don't know what your calling is, but I do know that if you don't step into your worth, if you don't start to feel good enough, if you don't start to gain confidence, okay? If you don't start to feel like you can do something, then you're not going to be able to do it. And you're not going to be able to live out your destiny, to fulfill your purpose. And the majority of people, they don't live the way I live. They just wake up, go to work, they pay bills, and they die. And that's not me. And I don't care what you think of me. And I don't care if you think I'm not living life the way I should, right? Just because, I can get a job at a bank and make lots of money. That's not what I'm here to do. So if you're judging me because I don't have a stable lifestyle, right? Like as an entrepreneur, sometimes you are dead broke, and you have to borrow money from people to pay your rent. And sometimes you make a lot of money and people can't understand how you can make so much money doing what you love. Okay? And that's the life of an entrepreneur until you become extremely successful in your field, which I will be doing. I am doing, and I will be extremely successful because I'm never going to quit. To be successful, all you have to do is just don't quit. You pick something and you go for it and you go with it and you don't stop until you succeed. That's it. That's success. And so that's the podcast for today. I wanted to remind you that nothing is personal. When you have somebody insulting you at work or at home, when you have somebody talking down to you, when you have somebody in your life that's making you feel, but nobody can make you feel anything you don't want to feel. But when you have somebody trying to make you feel less than, when you have somebody embarrassing you, or talking down to you, or making you feel like a child, or making you feel less than, making you feel not worthy, making you feel stupid, trying to make you feel any way that is not lifting you up. If you have somebody in your life putting you down in any way, big or small, I don't care, please know two things. One, that's how they treat themselves. It's not personal. And two, it's your responsibility to separate yourselves from them. The people around you are affecting you more than you'll ever know. You become the sum of the top 5 people you hang around. You have the bank account of the top 5 people you hang around. You have the health and body of the top 5 people you hang around. You have the confidence of the top 5 people you hang around. And if you're somebody like me and you're working on yourself every day and you're getting better every day and you have discipline and you have fortitude and you're inspired and you're passionate and you're not settling in life, well, then you're going to have a lot of leeches. If you're somebody like me, and you probably are because you're listening to this, be careful. Be careful. There's a lot of people out there that want what you have. They just want a piece of you. They want your energy. They want your passion. They want your happiness. They want your health. They want to know they want what you have, but they don't want to work for it. So they try to take it from you. They try to take your happiness by putting you down. They try to take your health by trying to get you to eat unhealthy. Okay, so they can feel better about themselves. They try to knock you down because, let's just be honest, people don't really want you to be happy unless they really, really love you, unless they have worked on themselves, unless they are really, truly happy. Most people, they don't really want to see you happy. They want to see themselves happy. They don't really want you to be happy if they're not. You hang around a miserable person, you are going to be miserable. Listen, it's your responsibility and it's your life. Keep hanging around these people that are leeches, that put you down, make you feel stupid, make you feel crazy. You're going to squander your potential. The absolute worst thing you could do is continue to be friends with someone that makes you feel like there's something wrong with you. Pay attention to that. If you get anything out of this podcast today, pay attention to the people that make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Because let me tell you right now, I don't care how many problems you have. We all have problems, boo. We all need to be in therapy. We all have problems and issues. And if you don't have any issues, you're playing yourself. You motherfucking playing yourself. You got problems, you got issues. We all do. We all do. But your true friends will not make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Your true friends are going to tell you the truth, but they're not going to make fun of you, and they're not going to make you feel unworthy, and they're not going to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Always remember this. I love you. I appreciate you. Guard your energy. Protect yourself, boo. Protect yourself. See you soon. Bye.